Okay, so we are outside of the Winnebago County Administration Building. I believe the address is 404 Elm Street in downtown Rockford, Illinois. Rockford, Illinois is the seat of Winnebago County. We are outside of the Winnebago County Administration Building. Yeah, 404 Elm. We are outside of the Winnebago County Administration Building because Winnebago County Sheriff Deputy Brulard and his cohorts murdered Faustin Guaitigo, an immigrant from Africa and a black man, murdered him in his home, unnecessarily murdered him in his home. And so we are outside of the Winnebago County Administration Building, leaving a few messages in chalk to just let the Winnebago County, the people who do business inside of this Winnebago County Administration Building know that we are paying attention to them and that they need to do something about their bloodthirsty, racist police department. Law enforcement, because it's sheriff deputies, so they need to do something about their racist sheriff deputies. Again, I want people to know, for people who may not understand why we are here. Good morning. Good morning. We are outside of Winnebago. I'm sorry for that, the wind blowing like this. I know that's probably messing up the mic. But we are outside the Winnebago County Administration Building. The County Board Chairman Chiarelli, who didn't even have the decency to say Faustin Guaitigo's name when the newspaper asked him for comments about this story. This is his office. The county board meets inside of this building. The treasurer, who is going to be partly responsible for having to pay out whatever money comes from lawsuits, they inside of here, and they have paid out money from lawsuits before for the violation of human rights that they've done to people, whether it be they deputies or inside of they decrepit jail. So again, we out here. We missed a few days last week, but we back this week. Just left a few messages for the people who work inside of this building so they can know that they need to do something about their law enforcement. Left a few messages so people who maybe walk through and don't know about Faustin Guaitigo being murdered, so they can come through and they can be reminded about Faustin Guaitigo being murdered. Maybe for people who unaware, who feel like for people who feel like they have been trying to keep up with things, but they have not been able to keep up with everything, please go to the May 30th Alliance Facebook page. You can find all the different news articles there. You can find all different videos there. Anybody who has not seen the gruesome video of Faustin Guaitigo being murdered. Again, we're not trying to profit off of black trauma or profit off of black death. We do not have that video up on our page in some type of effort to have clout. It is only up there so people can be informed of what it is that happened to Faustin Guaitigo. I want people to understand this too. The same situation Faustin Guaitigo was in, somebody else was in last week. Very similar situation, and they took their time and got the person out of that house safely and in one piece. Or not out of the house, but out of the vicinity in which they had entered in once the police came to get them. Again, it's been this is the third week now. We're going on week 3 since the murder of Faustin Guaitigo. I would recommend people go to the May 30th Alliance page, and you can see the messages in chalk that we've left outside of the City Hall building. Here, I'm going to turn this around. You can see the messages that we've left in chalk outside of the City Hall building regarding the Rockford Police Department shooting Jose Gonzalez Jr., the day after the Winnebago County Sheriff deputies murdered Faustin Guaitigo in his home. So again, the city of Rockford and the county of Winnebago, there is going to be no peace all spring, all summer. As long as the weather is permitting, we gonna be causing some type of disruption to everyday business in this city and in this county, because for too long, people who work inside of this building collecting checks have went about their lives as the institution which they work for, Winnebago County, has destroyed the lives of black and brown people and of poor people all around this area. So it's a reckoning time. And this is what I want people to do too. I want people to make sure you keep it up. The state's attorney said he's gonna have a press conference every 2 weeks, speaking on the murder of Faustin Guaitigo, and those officers who murdered that man inside of his home, who took advantage of a language barrier and a cultural barrier to quench their thirst for blood. Those officers not only need to be fired, but each one of them need to be held to the fullest extent of the law. They need to be with their pal Derek Chauvin. And as a community, we got to start demanding that, because this is obvious in the 10 months, again, so in the year, basically, we almost coming up on the year since May 30th. On the year since May 30th, it's been three police shootings in this area, and it's been two very well-known police assaults, not to mention the ones that people don't know about. And that's on top of the false arrests that happened at protests, the assaults that happened at protests. So again, it will be no peace in the city of Rockford, Illinois. City Market start May 21st. We're going to be there. We're going to have events coming every weekend leading up to City Market. Excuse me, I need to go get something to drink. I'm going to drink a water. I'm going to go get something to drink, something to eat right after this. I just want to get all of these thoughts out real quick. I'm not finna wait out here for them to come and watch this chalk. They wash it away when they wash it away. I'm here to lead a message. So the message done been left. I'll be back again tonight. We'll be back tonight in the morning. But anyways, this is get to my final point. We will have events every weekend. We will post them onto the May 30th Alliance page. We're going to share them I'll share them on my page. We will have events every weekend, Friday and Saturday, Sunday, leading up to City Market. Once City Market begins May 21st, every City Market, every Friday, we will protest at City Market, outside City Market. We have, I put a picture up of the map that they just released for City Market. You can see that they have now tried to triple the area of the permit for City Market. Not because they're going to have more patrons there or more people there, but because these fork-tongued, cowardly, racist, white supremacist, anti-black people running this event during the spring and the summer, and the people in the city of Rockford who are complicit, the city of Rockford government who are complicit in helping them try to double and triple their permit size, only in an effort to squash people's freedom of speech, only in an effort to try to make that area a police state and put 100 police officers on different spots to try to keep people from being in public spaces and using their freedom of speech. It ain't gonna work. We gonna make sure that the eye of the nation, we gonna keep everybody. We need everybody eyes on Rockford, Winnebago County. We need everybody eyes on these crooked, dirty, bloodthirsty police officers. So again, we leading up to City Market. If it's something that, if you want to know what it is that you can do at home, hashtag Faustin Guaitigo, hashtag Justice for Faustin on any news-related post. I don't care if they talking about what the weather gonna be tomorrow, or they talking about who won the most recent baseball game. Hashtag Justice for Faustin, Faustin Guaitigo, Justice for Jose Gonzalez. If you need a graphic and they allow you to put pictures in the comments, we got go to my page. You can find the graphics that we've been sharing, and that's what we got to do. We got to make a full-on mount, a full campaign, a full push. Jose and Faustin, we got to make sure that every week that passed, more people know about what happened to Jose Gonzalez Jr. and what happened to Faustin Guaitigo than knew the week before. That's our job as an organization. That's my job as an activist. And then that's also your job as a community member. All right, so let me get one more. I'm going to do one more run of this. And so, again, we outside the Winnebago County Administration Building. Send this to Chiarelli. Don't even got the decency to say the names of the people that is crooked, bloodthirsty law enforcement murdered. Make sure you share this. Make sure you share this. Make sure you share it. I'll make a post later. Again, April 10th, murdered Faustin Guaitigo in his home. Murdered him in his home. Murdered him in his home. No justice, no peace. No peace for Rockford this summer.